going on, everyone? So I want to talk about the media just kind of milking this LeBron thing, right? So we have like no real indication that LeBron actually wants to leave. Right? I mean, I understand Rich Paul's statement, which was basically that he wants to win. I don't really like Rich Paul's statement because of this, right? This is my problem with Rich Paul's statement. Look, everybody knows LeBron wants to win. Everyone knows he's watching the Lakers roster and seeing what they do. Everyone knows that the Lakers are now focused on Luka for the future. Like, everything in that statement is all stuff that everybody knew regardless. So why do you feel the need that you have to put that out in the public? Because now look, now there's everyone and their mother just milking this thing. And, LeBron wants out. They're heading for divorce. LeBron just wants to be done. Oh, no, Lakers are the ones that want to be done. Lakers, if they could get out of LeBron tomorrow, they would get out of LeBron. Even if that's the case, guess what? It's not happened yet. Like, can we talk about it once we actually get actual word? Like, hey, LeBron has requested a trade. Then let's talk about it. Then let's really break it down. Then all the media heads can go and run away with it and get as crazy as they want to get with it all. Right? But one, how many teams can trade for LeBron? Two, Lakers are not buying out LeBron. Like, Dallas supposedly only wants LeBron on a buyout. Lakers are not going to buy out LeBron, right? You opted into your contract. If you wanted to leave and go sign a vet minimum, should have left and signed a vet minimum, right? Like, Lakers are not going to buy out LeBron. It makes no sense, right? They need to get players and assets to replace him, right? And Luka could still not extend. So you go and you buy out LeBron, and Lakers don't even make the playoffs this year or something crazy like that. And then, now Luka's leaving. Like, no, it's silly. Like, hey, you opted in for this year. Guess what? You're stuck this year, right? And not just that. Why would LeBron request a buyout when he's always fulfilled his contracts, right? He's all like, as much as the guy has moved around and stuff, he's always fulfilled his contracts. So I could see him. Yes, is it possible that he requests a trade? Absolutely. I'm not saying it's not something that could happen. In every offseason, we get the LeBron talks, right? Is this LeBron's last year? Is this LeBron's last thing? And I do think naturally there would have just been, because we have Luka, the natural, like, is LeBron going to leave and depart? And look, I personally think that what's best for all parties is to depart. Right? I think what's best for LeBron is, like, where do you want to go? And you send him there and you get the best return possible. And then I think for the Lakers it's probably best, because then you can usher in the Luka era, really start building and carving out what you need, right? If you can get another star in a year or two, sure, great. Or if you accumulate a bunch of players and assets and stuff like that, whatever you get in the LeBron trade, can you maybe take that and pivot to go get somebody else? If Giannis becomes available, right? Lakers don't have the assets to get Giannis right now, but what if you could turn LeBron into, Darius Garland and, Jared Allen, and then the Lakers also send out like Austin Reeves and then Dalton Connect and whatever picks they go. And then, now you could be talking, because now it's like Darius Garland, Austin Reeves, right? And now the Lakers get Giannis, right? Like, maybe something like that plays out. And it's like, yeah, you're turning LeBron and Austin Reeves into Giannis, but you got Giannis for the next 5+ years alongside Luka, and it's probably the best duo in all of basketball, maybe one of the greatest ever, depending on how it plays out, right? Like, I don't know. Again, I'm just kind of spitballing here, but I do think there would have been natural conversation. But because of the statements that Rich Paul made, it's become more blown than ever. And the media is just doing everything they can to milk this thing. It's like every day there's like 15 new reports about how LeBron wants to leave. No, it's not LeBron. It's the Lakers. Lakers want to be done. Both sides want to be done. LeBron is going to request it. He's monitoring the roster, right? Like, again, I mean, look, you either like the Ayton trade or not, not trade, but signing, right? You either like that Ayton signing or not, because that's probably the best player the Lakers are going to get, realistically speaking. Andrew Wiggins, where do you rank Andrew Wiggins compared to a DeAndre Ayton? Okay, maybe it's Wiggins, right? But point it, like, I'm not saying Lakers aren't going to be able to carve out and build out a roster enough, but also, what does LeBron think good compared to the Lakers, right? For example, let's say the Lakers go and sign DeAnthony Melton, right? Go sign Al Horford, pull off a trade for Andrew Wiggins, right? And now your starters are Luka, Austin Reeves, Andrew Wiggins, LeBron James, and DeAndre Ayton. And now you have like DeAnthony Melton off the bench and all the other bench guys, right? Like, let's say you pull something out. I think that's good enough to win a championship, right? Because again, you'd be 8 to 9 deep. You'd have, not counting the young guys that you can just have them run out there for 82 game seasons. LeBron and Luka as a duo, I still think would be terrifying, right? You're talking about, again, two of the greatest offensive engines ever. And I do really want to see badly, what does a full season of LeBron and Luka look like, especially a Luka that is like motivated and wants to kind of give everyone the bird. Like, what does that look like? Like, I think that there's like a ton of upside and potential in that regard. So, like, I want to see those things. And I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, I want LeBron gone, LeBron shot. No, I just think it's what's best at this point. There's reports coming out that Austin Reeves and LeBron James don't like playing alongside Luka and all that stuff. That was the case. Why doesn't Austin Reeves just request a trade too? Right? Like, again, Austin Reeves' agent came out and said that those reports are false. But again, I mean, I believe that they were false. But the point is that, like, again, like, it's all unnecessary drama. It's all nonsense for nothing. Right? Again, if LeBron requests a trade, that's one thing. Right. Also, the whole, like, LeBron doesn't like to play with Luka. Then why do you bring him on, like, his podcast and, like, hanging out with him and shit? Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. But it's just, this is my issue. And now the media is just going to keep running with it. And until we start the regular season, all we're going to deal is with this. Right? Oh, did the Lakers make enough, do enough? Oh, if Lakers don't make a move for a week because we're 3 months out from training camp, right? So everything's going to take time. It's like Lakers don't do anything for a week. It's like, oh, well, you know, LeBron is not happy. Like LeBron, you know, DeAndre Ayton and Jake LaRavia and Andrew Wiggins isn't enough, right? It's just, it's all for nothing. And it's just so frustrating. Like every day, it's just like, all anybody wants to talk, like ESPN is just talking about, is LeBron leaving or is LeBron not happy? What do you think about the Ayton trade? Oh, for LeBron. It's like there's other things that, like, I understand it's the Lakers. These sports channels, you know, sports networks and stuff, we're going to talk about the Lakers as much as possible. We're going to talk about LeBron as much as possible. I have no problem with that. But it's just now the narrative is just so annoying. And the problem is it's probably going to carry into the regular season too. So you're just talking a bunch of distractions and noise and nonsense, right? Like if the Lakers go on a 3-game losing streak, instead of it just being like, hey, it's a 3-game losing streak, it happens. You know, of course, the media is going to be like, oh, you know, this is proof LeBron's going to leave. He's going to request a trade before the deadline. Could this be LeBron's last year with the Lakers? Absolutely. It's probably very likely, right? Like, you know, I don't think this will be his last year in the league, right? Because next year his son will come, his other son, Bryce. So I think he plays at least 2 more years. Now, is both of those years with the Lakers, I don't know. If the Lakers end up drafting Bryce, right, depending on where he is as far as like standings go, then yeah, maybe that. Which, you know, if it's LeBron's last year, I would prefer you not to draft Bryce. You know, I don't mind Bronny. I think there's plenty of upside and potential with Bronny, and he is the exact type of player we need. And he got him with the 55th pick. Now, if you could get Bryce with, you know, the 55th pick next year or whatever second round, I don't even know if the Lakers have a second round next year, but point is, like, if the Lakers can get him, you know, without using their first round pick, then sure. But last thing I want is, like, the Lakers have, like, the 20th pick, and they're like, oh, we're going to take Bryce James. And it's like, oh, come on. But, and look, again, I'm somebody that's been a big defender of Bronny James, but I was happy with it because he was the 55th pick. They would have used their 17th pick to get him. I would have been a little upset. You know, they would have, like, hey, with the 17th pick, we used drafting Bronny, we would have had a very different conversation. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. I pass question to you. I just wanted to kind of talk about the media and how much they're milking it. It's a little wild, but let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. See you all in the next one. Thank you.